You've probably spent more time scrolling through endless product pages than actually cooking on your grill, and that's because you need something that just works. A storage solution for your outdoor kitchen that won't become an eyesore, a headache, or a waste of money. The biggest hesitation most people have is buying a drawer or cabinet that looks good on paper but ends up rusting in the rain, being a pain to install, or not actually fitting the propane tank you already own. If you're picturing a sleek, stainless steel box that slides right into your barbecue island, gives you quick access to trash or a propane cylinder, and doesn't require a handyman, stick around. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Let's start with the reality of an outdoor kitchen. You're already juggling the grill, side burners, prep space, and maybe a mini fridge. The last thing you want is a clunky metal box that sticks out, squeaks every time you open it, or corrodes after a few rainstorms. That's why Bull's premium components for outdoor kitchen barbecue island door/propane drawer combo tries to hit a very specific sweet spot. A stainless steel drawer that doubles as a trash bin and a propane holder, with a reveal design that keeps the front flush with the island when closed. The idea is that you get a clean line on your island, and you don't have to think about where to stash a spare tank or a bag of charcoal. You should actually consider this. If you already have a built-in island or are in the process of constructing one, and you value a unified look rather than a mismatched metal box, this is a solid addition. Homeowners who entertain frequently will appreciate the convenience of pulling out a drawer and instantly reaching the propane tank without stepping outside the cooking zone. It's also a good fit for people who want a discreet trash solution, no more unsightly bins sitting beside the grill. On the flip side, if you live in an apartment with a balcony grill, or you only fire up the barbecue a few times a year, the extra cost of a dedicated drawer might not be justified. Likewise, anyone who already has a separate, weatherproof propane storage solution and a trash can will find less value here. Installation is where a lot of these outdoor accessories stumble, but Bull seems to have thought about it. The package comes with all the necessary hardware and a set of step-by-step instructions that are easy enough to follow with just a drill and a screwdriver. In real-world terms, you're looking at a weekend project rather than a full-day commitment. The drawer slides on a set of stainless steel glides, which feels smoother than many cheap plastic alternatives you see on the market. Because the components are pre-drilled to match standard island dimensions, you won't have to spend extra time measuring and cutting. I've watched a few DIY videos where people spend hours trying to retrofit a drawer that wasn't meant for outdoor use. With this Bull combo, you can avoid that frustration. Now, let's talk about the actual usage. Once installed, the drawer provides ample space for a standard 20 pounds propane tank. The interior is wide enough that you can slide the tank in and out without wrestling, which is a small but significant time saver when you're juggling side dishes and keeping an eye on the grill temperature. The same compartment can double as a trash bin for charcoal ash or used paper plates. The stainless steel construction means you won't see the rust spots that cheap galvanized metal picks up after a few seasons. In practice, that translates to a cleaner-looking island even after a rainy summer. The reveal front panel aligns with the rest of the island's countertop, so you get that seamless look that many high-end outdoor kitchens tout. Of course, there are some practical trade-offs to keep in mind. While the stainless steel is high quality, it isn't a thick, industrial-grade plate. If you live in a coastal area with salty air, even premium stainless can develop a patina over several years unless you clean it regularly. That's not a deal-breaker, but it does mean you'll need to maintain the finish to keep that showroom shine. Another point, the drawer's depth is generous, but if you have a larger propane tank, say a 30 pounds, or a double-wall cylinder, it simply won't fit. The product description emphasizes ample space, but ample is relative to the most common 20 pounds tanks. For users who already own a bigger tank, you'd either need to downsize or look for a larger storage solution. Weight is another subtle factor. The drawer itself is sturdy enough that it can hold a full tank plus a bag of trash without sagging, but you'll notice a bit more effort when pulling it out compared to a lightweight plastic bin. That's not a problem for most adults, but if you have limited mobility, you might prefer a lighter option and accept a less polished appearance. The sliding mechanism, while smoother than many budget alternatives, does require occasional lubrication to keep it humming. It's not a major,